in jail if coup happens. Keyamo warns Nigerians and condemns the Niger military takeover. Former Minister of Labour and Employment Festo Keyamo has warned Nigerians against comparing the flaws during the just concluded 2023 general election to the recent coup of the Republic of Niger. According to him, Nigerians who go on social media to get clicks and likes to go to jail should a coup happen in the country. Please. Obviously, what they now have to do is have scapegoats, but go and lock 200 people up in jail and see what happens. Niger News reported on Friday that Niger military General Abdulrahman Chani declared himself as the new head of a transitional government in the West African country. That in itself is also a red flag. For someone to come and declare themselves leader. So obviously, people are condemning the takeover, and obviously people or the citizens of the Niger Republic are supportive. They are going out to, celebrate support in their numbers. But you have to understand that the people would prefer anything than what they previously had. So in the long run, yes, it may not look great, but the mental state of the people and their energy and how they think is so powerful as well. So it's like, yeah, but Nigeria isn't at their level, right? Because at the end of the day, the military takeover, it is not a basic civilian that will just plan and decide, I'm taking over. No. So, for that kind of change to happen, a military coup, come on. The military has detained democratically elected President Bazoum despite a series of calls for calm by international bodies. So you think that, for example, if Tinubu, Buhari, Ibori, if prominent names and people that Nigerians, have been disappointed by and have been, abused by, were detained by the military, you think Nigerians will not be happy? No, you think that Nigerians, will not celebrate as well? Because at the end of the day, yes, we make a plan for your future, but when you've been frustrated and a change from what you are used to happens, oh my days, you will now see Nigerians celebrating up and down. But will that happen? I don't think Nigerians are at the place or mental state of the citizens of Niger Republic. And you know what? That in itself is very interesting as well. So I don't think the people should be judged. And so saying that those online supporting the coup for likes and saying whatever will be jailed, I'm like, come on, Mr. Man, relax. Reacting to development, Keyamo in a tweet on Saturday morning said, a coup would not be the solution to disputed elections in Africa. You are scared? Because even the Labour Party, for some reason, which is very dodgy and sketchy, went against the NLC, saying that there should be no protest against the election and the hardship in the country because it could potentially start a violent overthrow of the government. I'm like, excuse me. Wait, is a violent overthrow not the same thing that's happening in court, but in a more peaceful and democratic way? Because again, if people contest and don't think one person should be in office, in this case, the military that took it upon themselves, the people are trying to do it in a way that is peaceful. If it's violent, then you think, Nigerians or Peter Obi and others to be in court? Absolutely not. I don't think it's obviously the same thing. Again, I'm not going to say I know the history or the current climate in Nigeria Republic to give solid opinions and say this is what this is. But again, when people have suffered a lot, you create angry, aggravated, not in a positive way, but reactive people who will eventually resist. So no one is gonna be in a advantage position for long. But for me, it's like, okay, to what level of suffering do you have to go through? What kind of suffering do you have to go through to then realize, what, I'm not taking this, we are fighting. So let's look at the comment section. There is no need of a government if it failed to improve the lives of and well-being of the citizens. APC is useless. All that Obasanjo, Yar'Adua and GJ did to improve the economy of the country, Nigerians were destroyed by this party called APC. Fear don't catch him. I'm sure the masses are praying for it to happen. Lord, the fear of the coup is the beginning of common sense for you, bloody African leaders. Of course they are scared. Because I think that is, to be fair, no one wants violence. I'm not saying, we should endorse that. But to a large extent, the way things are going, this court thing is a waste of time, let's be honest. Okay? If anything should happen, it's going to have to be violent. If Tinubu won't be in office and Nigerians reject it and we actually want to change it, the only option is violence. The only option is violence. That is going to be effective. Anything else you want to go and argue in court, even they themselves that no, the APC and those who are supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu have told you to go to court yourself because they know the outcome. It will not be in your favor. So for you to think, oh yes, we're going to go to court and blah blah blah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We need a military. You all have failed Nigerians. Are you afraid? We pray it happens. Things don't need military because, again, as I say, it's the quality of leaders. Isn't it the same military that brought for someone like, Fela to sing all these songs? He got beaten, he got jailed. Is now that same military that you want? That's even perfect for this kind of people because, there's no due process. You just do anyhow. So a military, again, wouldn't still favor. Again, it's the people. But what you think, now don't forget to like and subscribe.